Hello guys, Snowman here again, and we're back with another Dota 2 commentary. This time going to be playing as Lone Druid. At the time of recording, he was the latest hero to be introduced into Dota 2. Of course, that is Brewmaster. I was really looking forward to Brewmaster actually. We should have a game up eventually. That is provided I can play him with any level that may be entertaining. So we're going to be playing on the Dire side, and we have me, Lone Druid, Bounty Hunter, Venomancer, and Razor. That Bat Rider, who I didn't mention, is going to change to an Anti-Mage, if I remember correctly. And we're going to go up against the Radiant, who have Outworld Destroyer, Enchantress, Lina, Shadow Fiend, and Invoker. So yeah, I'm going to be jungling, pretty standard. Opening up, Tango's in with me and my bear. His inventory, come on, select the bear. Anyway, the bear has its own inventory. That's the interesting thing about Lone Druid. So yeah, we're going to check the rune first. The bear's inventory, he has a Stout Shield and a Quelling Blade. He's going to be doing the tanking, and at least initially he'll be doing melee damage towards the creeps. So, you know, Quelling Blade, we want that additional damage. It can only help. Going to hide here, make sure we don't have vision of the easy pack. I have done it before. It's not that great when we have to start on something like Centaurs, because I hate the Centaurs. Anyway, general jungling. Things that we're going to go through. Going to first get Vlad's. We want Vlad's there, pulling that away. So even if we could double stack the minions, turns out we don't because we don't get in there quick enough. And then have to go attack the Wildkings. The Wildkings are a pretty okay pack. Now I'm pretty happy with them. Just a little bit. See if we can tank instead of the bear, keep the bear alive, because that has a huge cooldown, your bear. I think I'll probably do in this video. I end up getting into a position where the bear is dead, but it's still on cooldown for a very long time. That was not great at all. I did not enjoy that. The bear dies instantly. What the hell was I thinking? Anyway, we just pop over to the side, resummon. We're not really needing to use our mana too much here. Our skills are mainly passives anyway. As for skill build, we're going to go maxing out our bear summon first. Of course, she's where most of our damage has come from, at least initially. Leveling up Rabbit at level 2. Put a point in synergy at level 5, was it? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. At level 4, bear maxing up and roll on it every time we can, because, you know, that's what we do. As I said, going for Vlad's first. Made a kind of a misdecision, I would suppose. That's probably what I'd call it. Picking up a Ring of Health instead of Basilisk Ring initially. Basilisk Ring would have been a lot more beneficial. Anyway, my bear's low on health and the cooldown's pretty long, so that was a stupid decision. We pull all them. I'm gonna head out to the. I'm gonna head into the lane. Then we can just soak up some XP from Bounty Hunter. You know, he's gonna solo lane, so he shouldn't complain about it anyway. And have our bear. Where are we? Go on, go to the bear. Our bear just go to the fountain, get some health back. He can also act as a courier in this regard, and then instantly, if you select your bear, teleport us over to back to me. As you can see, we've just done there, and that allows me to pick up healing salve. Lina comes in and then gets quickly repelled back. She can't really take any damage, and my spread there was pretty. Now looking back at it, I'm pretty happy with that because of her what is it? Flame thing. Anyway, she's got an AoE stun, but it has to be placed. But because of the spread, my bear or me would be hit by the stun, so there would always be damage going out on her. So you know, that's pretty cool. Anyway, do we have a courier? I think we do at this point. Yeah, we have a courier coming down. Where's my donkey? Where's my donkey? Anyway. I'm going to dump our items into the bear's inventory. Interesting little thing about this, because the bear has an independent inventory. I actually tried to make a video on this, but I was messing up my words. Worse than usual. I know I'm not the most coherent caster, if you'd like to call me that, imaginable. There, just send the bear in first. General micro. Caster coherency. See? It's perfect. A perfect example as I'm trying to explain why I'm not that great. Anyway, because of the bear having an independent inventory, it doesn't work like the courier. The bear has its own set of cooldowns. So, if you were to get a Hand of Midas and put one on yourself and the bear, then every 100 seconds, instead of only getting 190 gold, you could use it again on in your bear's inventory and your own. So that really helps the gold go up. I did try a few games like that, however I was rushing 2 Hands of Midas, so I was getting killed so quickly. People would just come and one-shot me. There was nothing there. So late game, if you're not getting the form that you require, it might be a good idea to spend your money on such items. Anyway, as you can see, pull an ultimate, and for the rest of the game I will be in the ultimate form. There's no reason not to. The bonus health's just too good. Yeah, it's really good, basically. The melee range isn't that big a problem. Finishing off, getting our Sage's Mask and our Mask of Madness. That allows us to, we're only going to get 300 gold. And as you can see, the spam across the screen. I spam a lot, I have noticed. Anyway, I was thinking, yeah, we'll go pick our stuff up because, hey, by the time we get there, we'll have enough gold. That finishes off our Vlad's. Pick up the Vlad's. And then have to drop everything into the bear's inventory. In terms of keybinds, in the default interface, there is an option to select your own. There's a keybind that you can apply that you have select your hero, which is, for me, it's bound to V, the courier C. You can see for courier and V is right next to it, so I can swap between those pretty nicely. There is an option for select all other controllable units, unless you have illusions, which, you know, I'm not going to be getting a Manta Styles here, so unless I pick up the illusions, it's not going to make that big a difference. And any level I'm playing at, I'm sure pros would say different, but, you know, this is just pubs. Nice and easy. Yeah, so I have that bound to X, so to alternate between my bear and myself, it's just XV, XV, XV. Picking up there, we do kill Invoker. Very nice. Invoker was kind of stupid there. I don't know why he was standing around. The bear, I just want to talk about. He has a rooting ability, which is kind of cool. There, see, my spread wasn't good enough there. You know, think StarCraft 2 Banelings and Marines. That's the thing, the best example I can come up with. Anyway. So yeah, it has a rooting ability, which is very, very powerful, especially towards the end of the game when your attack speed's getting really, really high. It's like a 20% chance to root. Of course, if you're attacking more, then it's going to happen in a smaller period of time, because, you know, you're going to do 5 attacks in a smaller period of time. You know, 20%, 1 in 5, just whatever. I'm pretty sure you know that. If not, how are you typing with your fucking elbows? Be kind of stupid. Anyway, yeah, so push tower, go in, wait for them to repel us back a bit, continue, more jungle in, Wildkins, nice and easy, picking up my treads, setting them to agility. Lone Druid is an agility hero, which is kind of surprising to me. I would have thought since he's a bear, strength, and then even then he's a druid, intelligence. Agility just didn't really come out, but then I suppose druid's kind of the monk-like, you know, kind of, I don't know, it's kind of my thought process a little bit strange. Anyway, there we are. Thought we might be able to get a little bit further. We're not. Going to chase in Shadow Fiend. Our Bounty Hunter are really not paying too much attention. Going to move back up here. Hopefully get a gank onto something. Shadow Fiend comes back. There, Root's going into effect. We trap him down. He uses his ultimate. We do manage to get away. I send the bear in to at least block something. Yeah. They're trying to get the bear round, because if we can get the bear round, she has to walk around my bear then as well. So, you know, not too great. And I had to run away anyway. There's the control. Yeah, so my bear has an inventory. My bear needs some shoes, because you need to put shoes on your bear. We're going to go for phase boots for that. The damage is pretty good, and sometimes the bear does get stuck behind your character. I did not utilize this in any manner or form at all, because, you know, I'm just not good enough. That's to put simply, to really think about these sort of things. But if your bear gets stuck behind you, if you have phase boots, then he can obviously pass through you. Your bear's base speed is actually slightly higher than yours, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, your bear's movement speed is 320, yours is 315, so, you know, yeah, he actually does try and get ahead slightly. But yeah, next item we're going for, I think, should be a Venom Orb. Now, this is an item that I want to just talk about the item for a little while. It really does seem very, very good. 350 gold for the slow, it's like a 12% slow, as well as a dot effect. And that can apply to, it applies to melee, it's 12%, and range, I think it's 4% or something. That seems really good. However, towards the end of the game, it's not that effective because you've only got 6 slots to put items in. However, Druid has 12, so, you know, you put on yourself the slowing effect plus the roots of your bear, and then you put a basher on, you're going to chase down pretty much everything. So I think it's a really interesting item myself. I would like to try it on other people. Other heroes, you know. Anyway, more general jungling. If I could figure out how to work Vegas better, I would speed this up. However, you know, I can't, so we're not going to. And the quality would be horrible. It would just get pixelated all over the place. Having a look at our Venomancer. I tried to make him buy a courier since he was standing there. He wasn't up for that, so when we get there, do I buy a courier? I should buy a courier. It'd be very nice of me. Pick that up, put it in the bear. There we get a courier. Drop courier. Yeah, ponies. I'm pretty sure I've spoke about this before, but there's in the latest patch files as of the 18th of April, they added a new courier. He hasn't been implemented yet or something, it's just the files for him. It's a frog, and then when he's upgraded to flying courier, it's like a frog with dragonfly wings. It's pretty funny, so yeah. Come on, Valve, that's how they're going to steal all your money, custom couriers. I'm not sure how that would work though, because then it would just be like, oh, you have a custom courier? Yeah, I want to play with you. Please, I want to have Kid Pudge. So, I'm reasonably sure that's how it'll work. And, what the hell was that? I think I just tried to inhale my own tonsils. Anyway, you move around and get the kill on Invoker. That Invoker isn't very good. Send in the courier to the secret shop. I think I did buy my Venom Orb. Of course, Venom Orb only available at secret shop. Another little detail on that item. Go kill some centaurs. There's our Venom Orb, and as you can see, the dot just going down on the centaurs. It's like it's free damage. It's brilliant. Anyway, from there, gonna go get Radiance. So we need to get our Sacred Relic to really start using that. Come on, we can totally get there. Yep, roots from the bear. Doing great job at taking down Shadow Demon. Of course, it's slow as well. Try to get out there. Come on, Invoker, don't chase me down. The bear, of course, blocking as always because that bear is fantastic. And then, of course, I can always just teleport him straight back to me because, you know, you don't want Winnie the Pooh to die. It'd be a sad time if he did. Now, the Radiance, as I was looking up what items, you know, would be good on Lone Druid, etc. And when I was looking at Radiance, I never really used it myself. You know, kind of good, thought about it. It's just high damage, and then the active is pretty cool. An aspect of your bear is if I send him too far away from me, he just stands about and does nothing. However, when I was playing with him, I noticed that the Radiance effect was still active on the bear. Just chase down Axe. Come on, I was desperate for roots to come up, but of course they just don't when I needed to. I think I could get Axe around the side. He's kind of stupid, and then we do eventually roots him. But you know, if he kept down his path and just stuck under his tower, I wouldn't have went near him. You know, I wasn't going to be tower diving him. So anyway, if you put the Radiance, see, completely off topic, and then straight back. You know, perfect. Anyway, so if you put the Radiance in the bear's inventory, that means that the area of effect coming from the Radiance acts off the bear, so as its central point. Which means you can just kind of charge your bear in around and have him stand next to some minions. They'll take the damage and you'll get lots of farm while you're somewhere else doing whatever else you'd want to be doing. You could be farming another lane. And then as soon as, oh, he's got to get into trouble, Q on the bear and he's straight back to you. Nice and easy, ready to go do some damage. So it's really powerful. It's interesting, I never thought about that myself until I actually seen it happening, and we do use it eventually later on in the game. So I don't know if anyone else. I'm pretty sure you people would have realized that's a good idea, but you know, in case anyone didn't, it's fine. Gonna go for Roshan. We have Vladimir's. Does Bounty Hunter also have Vlads? Again, this is pub, so there was absolutely no coordination involved at all. I didn't really want it. I thought Bounty Hunter would be better off with it than myself. That turned out to be a kind of stupid decision. I would definitely have been better than that Bounty Hunter with this Vlads. So the Aegis. So we don't make that mistake next time. Trying to hook round the back, maybe take out Shadow Demon. That's Shadow Fiend, not Shadow Demon. Shadow Fiend's different hero, and I just get killed by Lena. I think I get killed by the Laguna Blade. Lena? Is it Lena? Lena, whatever. Whatever it is. I'll just say I'm European and I pronounce things differently, and that'll count for anything. That's why German casters get away with so much. Anyway, they're pushing bottom. It looks like we're in a bad position right now. They're up on kills. They're completely pushed our bottom lane. Our top's going to get killed off pretty soon. So not too great. But I only cast games that I win, so you know how this is going to turn out. But of course, it's the story, not the ending, that matters. Like any good creative mind. No, it's a complete lie. It's just, you know, I don't want to suck. But yeah. Also, could you guys let me know what you think about if I was to cast games, not necessarily pro games, just interesting games from replays, possibly. Of course, I can't get replays from any of the tournaments because they all do it in separate custom games. And all the pros complained to Valve originally that they weren't happy with them seeing these things. So they're bear blocking, trying to run away. It doesn't really go down, but hey, we took some damage on Shadow Fiend. He pops his Legion Rune, and then I'm sure he's just bottling up. So yeah. The pros complained to Valve that people were spectating their practice games, so their strategies were kind of being exposed, so they don't show up. They don't show up anymore, so that's not that cool. That's why the end of the defense happened. I may have alt tabbed that I was dead. That's almost definitely what happens. And of course, I don't alt tab and then drag my mouse over as alt tab. So I end up flying off to the side of the screen. So if anytime that happens in my gameplays, now you know. But it gave me something to talk about, so I'm quite happy with that. More jungling, gonna keep farming. There we are. Wait, nail engage. I was hoping to hook around the back and take something out, and then my mouse just completely fucks up and drags me all the way over. We do take down Invoker and Axe pretty well. That was really a bad decision from them too. There's Outworld Destroyer. Uses his ult on me and traps me in another dimension. That's not his ult, it's just an ability. Anyway, traps me in another dimension. Not cool, but hey, that's fine. And that allows us to do some things. What the hell did we buy? We bought our recipe for our Radiance, and then we dump it into the bear, and now we have a Radiance. So that is good. I don't show my bear's inventory nearly enough. I'm sure it flashes up occasionally, but oh well. I'll go back at the end if anyone wants. I'll go get the replay and take a screenshot and just throw it in at the end, I suppose. Low health, really low health actually. Anyway, let's get some bear micro on the go. I'm actually pretty sure this is where I found out about the Radiance thing. I mean, it really surprised me. I thought this is going to be very useful, but it doesn't matter. It means the bear is actually doing damage. Back into the jungle because really all our lanes are pushed. This is where I really should have been at bottom. There's no excuse. That Invoker doesn't do a lot of damage, but he could have. He could have done a lot of damage. Anyway, so yeah, me being stupid. That's all really. Gonna hook around the back. Shadow Fiend is not gonna kill me this time. There we go. Bears dump the bear over there and the bear over there. And the Radiance is doing damage. That's what I've been talking about. It's brilliant. It's absolute genius on my part. I'm the cleverest person alive in my head at this point. And we're catching up a bit. So there was some free farm. Gonna go for Basher next. You know why? Basher's fantastic. Really good item, in my opinion. I'd say it's pretty much standard for melee carries. That is if you're hitting at a reasonable rate. And in fact, I'm not sure. Are there any melee carries that are like just they hit once, but it's for like half your health, and then like 2 seconds later? I'm not sure. We're running it basically suicide. I thought that the team would do something. I'm pretty sure I start complaining. I was probably BM like no one's business in chat at this point. Pinging all over the place. They're complaining. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure they're saying that they were the noob team. Yeah. At least I'm a noob. Blah 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 blah. You know, normal things. Again, this was at 5 AM. If you want a good game, play at 5 AM GMT. Best games I've ever played. For some reason, everyone wants to talk like they're actually nice people, as opposed to anything else. It's brilliant. I'm pretty sure Anti-Mage can take care of that. Turns out he can't. Doesn't do anything. There, Sheriffin gets a little bit cocky. Was he invisible there? Yeah, he must have been. I watched straight past him. Yeah, Bounty Hunter coming in as well to help us out. He pops his BKB. Radiance is doing damage. Bounty Hunter, come on, where's your mini stun from Shurikens? That doesn't matter. More farm at least. Ping, let's take this tower, you know. Tower down at the 45-minute mark, that's what it's all about. But yeah, we're kind of keeping up with kills. They're only like, what? Oh god, I can't count these. I just don't know. 8? Are they 8 ahead of us? No, they are 7 ahead of us. How many have they had? Yeah, there's 7. 7 ahead. Anyway, yeah, physics student by the way. Can't count. Yeah, they're 8 ahead of us. 7! 7! Now they're 8. Now it's fine. So now they're 9. This is ridiculous. Anyway, they're that many ahead of us, but we haven't got the tower gold from them yet. So, you know, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with this. Radiance farm. That's what it's all about. We have our Basher now. We're gonna absolutely destroy from here on out. Yeah, it's a good choice there. The slow, and of course we're gonna get another Basher because Winnie the Pooh needs one. Or Bear Basher. That sounds. Oh, that's bestiality. Type that into Google right now. Bear Basher. I don't know what's going to come up, but I'm pretty sure it'll be worthwhile. Anyway, there. Send the bear in. Radiance damage. I can always resummon him, I suppose. Gonna hook around the side there. Take it the safe way. There we do take out Shadow Fiend. Yep, he dies. Luna, we get our bash followed by a roots. Pretty good. I was kind of stupid. I completely ignored the Gem of True Sight. I haven't put a gem in my bear's inventory. Pretty sure he would still drop it on death, and he dies a lot. So yeah, I wouldn't make things that much easier. Push med, we're going to take this out. Axe repels a little bit. Our World Destroyer, we're not going to come up against him again. We want to keep all our stuff where we should be. Going to take Roshan this time, not making a mistake. I want this Aegis this time. Of course, this makes things a lot quicker with our bash as well, and we're just higher levels, more items, I suppose. There, picking up Aegis. And now it's time for the domination, right? I know it's been a slow video. We've been jungling for almost its entirety, but now we start getting some kills. So they're gonna take out Axe with ease, followed up by a World Destroyer. Start making some team plays, I suppose. That or they were just held out, caught out of position. Move back down, get some more farm. Hopefully we can finish off our Basher for Winnie the Pooh. There we go, dual skull Basher. That's brilliant. Our bear does count as a independent hero, so you know how they don't stack on the same hero. Like if you get 2 Bashers, it wouldn't be a 40% chance. Well, they would be anyway, because, you know, that's not how statistics work. But, yeah, so it will be, I have a 20% chance, and also my bear has a 20% chance, so that's good. It's a good thing. More farm, might as well push this lane. It's a pretty good push, actually. They should get held up there. It's going to take that tower really fast. Really fast. Shadow Fiend uses his ultimate. Again, this is pre-patch. You've got a nice new animation for anyone who hasn't been made aware. DotA, of course, went all over the place with that. Of course, it just hit, like, if you want to be ahead of DotA Cinema, go look at the Reddit. It's top bloody page. Number 1. Oh, bang! We got to talk about that one. Anyway, there, as you can see, this is where I booped up with my bear. I respawned, then of course I need new bear. Summon the bear. He dies instantly because there's 3 dire there, radiant, 3 radiant there. And yeah, so I'm stuck without a bear for the rest of the cooldown. But I do get away, and that's what's important, because even though my bear died, that didn't count as a kill for them, so no 200 gold for them. Again, we're staying pretty even on our kills. They were ahead by 7 when I had my complete brain fart. Yeah, so, you know, quite happy with that. Farm, farm, farm. There is an engagement going on. I don't want to go down there without my bear, so the best thing to do is stay with me. There, bear comes up, then we just completely ignore the farm, move back down. There you go, you're taken out. Gonna move on. Do we get thingy? I think we do. We should get them. Yeah, they're blocked from the bear, and I die. You know, and I'm going crazy and chatting like, Razor, why did you run away? It's just because, like, look at our team. Everyone else is alive, and there was at least Razor and Anti-Mage there. We should have pushed. So yeah, at least I have a forum for my complaints about these players. It's nice. I've actually, like, there's some guy being a complete, some Dragon Knight was just being complete dick. He was like, yeah, well, I was intentionally feeding. I was like, no, you weren't. You were actually just that bad, and you're complaining about it. So yeah, I was like, but then again, it was live on my stream, so there was at least, you know, the potential for someone else to have a look at it, because I average about 3 viewers. One of them is me monitoring the stream, the other one is someone else who I'm on the stream with. So that's normal. Twitch.tv/AnEvilSnowman, please follow my stream. There's a plug and a half. There, because of my boxing, instead of just clicking on actual units, I do tend to drag around the courier, which, you know, surprisingly hasn't actually ended up in the death of the courier. It's normally other reasons. Anyway, you get a kill on Outworld Destroyer, then get dominated by the other 3. Hopefully these should have really pushed there. I have full confidence they could definitely take out Shadow Fiend, probably as well. There, Bounty Hunter does it. There we go, Bounty Hunter and Razor being useful. Axe they weren't going to take out. He has too much health, and he probably has a blade mail up. And I'm going, yeah, push the bomb tower, we can take this bomb tower. Because look, you're pouring in there, look at all those casters. But then of course they realise that as well, and Outworld Destroyer and Invoker come to take that out. Anti-Mage and Bounty Hunter pushing down middle. Invoker coming up to try and repel them, not doing a very good job. They do fortify their structures. More a traditional cast mode this time. There we go, Lone Druid gonna farm top. I'm saying I'll push top, I'll push top. We take out the middle barracks, that's always good. Mega creeps pouring in. We haven't got mega creeps coming in. And there we're closing the gap. Remember the 7 kill difference? It's only 3. Now it's 4. Yeah, I'm just saying that I'll push this down pretty hard. Because of course mega creeps pouring in from all 3. I don't care what heroes you are, you'd have to be an all AoE team, okay, to deal with that. And if you are an all AoE team, you're not going to be able to deal with anyone by bursting them down, so, you know, not too great. Unless you had like multiple Battle Furies and something else. That's something else. I want to go in a custom game and see what the Battle Furies do. Anyway, that's their ancient. We pushed that tower, we completely dominated those barracks, they're dead. Invoker I think is going to get us. I completely ran away and I'm like, I've not got a bear. Send the bear in. I'm hopefully going to have him on hold position at least somewhere to try and get some radius damage onto the creeps that will spawn. There they are. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to have to walk all the way back. And I'm like, wait a minute. Lads, as you can see as I mouse over, I'm like, I can probably do something with this. Anyway, picking up a quarterstaff, finishing off my butterfly. Why did I take... That's someone else's quarterstaff. Yeah, butterfly. This is really late game agility carry. That butterfly is going to be powerful, to say the least. So yeah, I decide I can jungle to get my health back, and it's really not doing too much. What's going to happen is, as I said, I was considering myself making the right call, just staying out of there. I don't want the mega creeps. I'll push the tower and take out their ancient, which they did, which is fantastic. GG, really did enjoy this game. I even tell people that is a close score there in terms of towers, etc. I was quite happy with that, and it did come out pretty good in the end with a score of 12, 5, 10. You know, that's pretty decent. Unfortunately, still not breaking my target of 500 gold per minute at the end of a game. I want that quite a lot, so you know, I think we're gonna have to do full Battle Fury building someone to get that. So yeah, that's the next task. Expect that in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, if you have just stumbled across this, one, tell me in the comments where you found this. There is no promotion going on at the moment. That means one of the subscribers is referred you, so thanks very much for anyone who does that. If you are new, subscribe, like and favorite the video. It helps out like you don't know. In fact, because the Dota videos are kind of quite a small community, if I think it was 10 favorites, that puts me on the top of the referrals when someone types in Dota 2 video and then a hero name, this time Lone Druid. If I have 5 favorites, I will get #1 slot, so that would really help out, and it's so achievable right now. So yeah, please do that. Yeah, thanks very much, and I will see you in the next video.